Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Blue Zone Comms. It's been forever since we've recorded, but this is part 3 of Ultimate Spider-Man. How's everyone doing?
Pretty good. Speaking of
My feet
which,
are cold.
well, good. Well, hey, at least you're not outside, man, and not footless or shoeless, whatever. Basically, what I love about watching this part is that it's nighttime over here, like real life here.
Yeah.
It just fits so much with this kind of scenery of the level, so perfect timing, I suppose.
Was Eddie Brock always this scrawny?
Uh, in this universe, yes, he has been. But as you can see, he's trying to be hunt down so they could so Shield, or sorry, not Shield, but pretty much Trask, the company that made that Rhino suit, is trying to get the Venom suit back. And like I said, the gameplay style for Venom is pretty much like in a sense of Grand Theft Auto, a little bit of San Andreas, where it's like you can kill people, destroy cars and stuff. Um, but pretty much the gist of what you have to do with Venom in terms of these open city worlds is you got to kill a certain amount of enemies. Then it tells you to go to the next spot, kill them, and then cutscenes will happen and stuff. So you pretty much got to reduce the military.
I never thought I'd see a Spider-Man game about eating people.
I know, right? And the way he just eats them is so gruesome. But I believe I try to show off what I can do with Venom is when you grab enemies and stuff, like you're about to see right now. Come on, don't fail this time. But Venom can actually kill like minor enemies like humans like them by eating them or grabbing them and snapping their back. Yeah, you can actually snap people's backs and kill them. Or just
So it's not just Venom, he's Bane.
Sure,
What rating is
sure.
this? E10? Teen?
I believe it is T, if I'm not mistaken, because they do kind
Okay,
of
that makes
some
sense.
this kind of violence and some adult jokes. So you had to snap that guy's back.
Yeah.
When did this game come out?
2004, I believe.
Oh, so E10 wasn't invented yet.
Yeah.
Really? I thought E10 was
Shadow
already a
the
thing.
Shadow the Hedgehog invented E10 in 2005.
Really? Oh wow, that's a fact I just heard of, and wow. But yeah, when you actually snap the enemy's backs, it makes that sound that just adds to the effect of creepiness and how you kill them.
Yeah.
So instead, I'm just like, sometimes I don't like to deal with them, just grab the car and throw it at them, and it explodes on them. So I'll have the car do all the work for me. But
I
actually,
think the second they realized that guns don't work, they'd stop that.
hey man, they gotta try everything. It's either
It's
G, we
deep.
shoot or. But hey, it does have an effect because Venom's not invulnerable to bullets. It does do damage, just not by much. And not to mention that the Venom suit in this game pretty much drains your health slowly, even if you're not being attacked. So that's why you got to keep on a check on your health, and you got to absorb / eat these people.
That's what happens when you drink purple stuff.
Exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's a fun fact is when you eat civilians, not the enemies, they actually give you more health. So eating this enemy only lasts like 3 seconds, while like eating a civilian lasts for like 7 seconds. 5%.
That makes no sense. A civilian shouldn't be healthier than a soldier made for war.
Hey man, military wears all that metal and shit. Oh, that's not life poisoning. Man. Just go with the game's logic. You gotta eat random people on the streets.
Just like a homeless person.
Sure, why not? Because for that,
They have no family.
that's like your greens and vegetables. Yep.
Hey, you saw Eddie Brock before he turned into Venom. He looks like a homeless person.
He does. Yeah, he actually does with that trench coat and stuff. That ain't. He actually looks like a serial killer, but
You can't trust people in trench coats.
Well, he's a serial killer now.
maybe.
More like serial eater. Eating a lot of cereal.
Ha 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 ha! Funny joke.
Uh-huh.
Laughed at that when I was 5.
Yeah.
So I just got to be like Pac-Man and just num on these guys. What do you think about this coming when you get Pac-Man?
Waka waka
Yes,
waka.
Venom, we know you're hungry. Yeah, throughout the game, if you hear this with the volume and stuff, Venom will just constantly say feed, hunger. It's like, you get it, man. I know you're hungry. I'm hungry too. Shit. I ain't eat dinner. which I'll probably have to run this.
Look at Venom walking around town just going, bitch, I eat people.
Yep. And he just fish slapped him with the tentacle attack, which again, it's a cool attack that keeps your safe distance and it does a good chunk of damage.
So, I was watching Spider-Man. What's the Disney XD show called?
If you say, oh my god, yes, what is it? What would you like to bring from that show to this greatness of a continuity of a comic?
That Venom in that show was for some reason just Eddie Brock and kind of.
That's from the main Spider-Man 616 universe. I don't know why they brought up an Ultimate Spider-Man.
Venom's just in armor?
No,
because he's wearing like
I can
an
explain
iron
it.
suit.
Just it's Flash. Flash is the new Agent Venom, and I guess when he puts on the suit, it gives him armor and shit. So and he uses guns and stuff. So yeah.
Wow.
And he can control the suit more than Eddie Brock because he takes drugs or pills or medication to help control the suit or whatever. So yeah, that's why he's a hero. Agent Venom's a hero, I think.
The arcade machines lied to me. Heroes do drugs.
Yeah, didn't you know Red Arrow did drugs?
I was gonna refer to Captain America, but okay.
Well, come on. Well,
Or Hulk.
that was for a good cause, man.
Hulk didn't do drugs. He just got poisoned with radiation.
Yeah, for saving a dumbass who was in the desert. And speaking of Hulk, we're about to leap out of nowhere, or leap out of bounds.
Lovely.
Ralph didn't move.
Yeah, lovely British accent. And now we switch to Spider-Man story.
Spider-Mac.
Really?
I'm pretty sure I made the joke already, but whatever.
I'm sure you did. But because the story mode, it gave me 4 extra combo attacks which I can perform. And this one, I believe, gives me a combat system that it's kind of mandatory to do, which I will show off because I don't think I've showed this part, where you just get to beat up a bunch of enemies. That's thugs or whatever, or gang members. So yeah, you're doing the city a favor.
Like a good guy should.
Yep. Especially Spidey.
The Yancey Street Gang.
Yep, I know. Oh, trust me, there are weirder names as you progress through the game. But
Why does it position you at the opposite end of where you're supposed to go when you start?
What does that say?
What?
That graffiti.
I wasn't focused on the I don't know. Because beating up people is fun. So yeah.
How many subtitles has Spider-Man been given over the
Remember,
years?
kids,
Amazing,
violence is
ultimate,
wrong.
spectacular.
So what was that, Bree?
Remember, kids, violence is wrong.
Unless you have to defend yourself. Or unless if it's you see people doing something, then yeah, go for it. Even if it involves your life, just fucking do it. Now, what were we saying, John?
How many subtitles has Spider-Man gone through?
Oh my god, let's see. Amazing, spectacular, ultimate, sensational. I think that's it. I'm
What
pretty
was
sure.
the one they gave? What was the one that...
Oh yeah,
what was the...
sorry. Go
Oh
on.
yeah. Superior.
Oh yeah, Superior. Sorry about that too. What else? Yeah, I think that's all that I can think of off the top of my head.
What about the dandy Spider-Man? The okay Spider-Man? The could be better Spider-Man? You know, like Amazing Spider-Man 2.
The okay Spider-Man. He's alright. He's not spectacular or anything.
That's what I call the first 3 movies.
Or read it.
Really?
I don't
They're
know.
not my
The
cup of
first
tea.
one was good, and the second one was better, but the third one, yeah, I don't blame you. Shit. I saw the third one in theaters, mind you. See, Spider-Man took a flamethrower shot to the face.
You can't kill spiders with fire. Try.
Yeah. And now we can continue on to the story. So also, yeah, these don't really take long. It just help you exercise throughout the characters and get used to the gameplay mechanics.
Oh boy.
Are you okay?
Yep, at a museum.
My head is killing me. It's just pounding so hard. I think it's my spider sense thingy going nuts. You might need to get somewhere safe.
But what does she do instead? Just stays inside.
Hey, that's safer than that's safer than being with Spider-Man.
True, but he specifically told her go somewhere for safety. Instead, he just stays instead of going. Now, can you imagine just going inside there and not knowing what Peter's doing, and they're just probably thinking, well, he's probably constipated.
Yeah.
And now, it's showtime.
Eddie? Oh my god. I thought my head is killing me.
So yeah, the whole spider sense is going on Venom. It's actually a plot point.
Like the spider sense always works anyway.
My head.
Yeah, well, I guess like Peter says, the spider sense works whenever it wants to.
Okay, now we get to the fight.
Yeah, we get to the, oh, trust me, I'm gonna fight him more than once. Was yours at the beginning, but, you know, here. So what I try to do is, because, you know, like, as you saw in the first part, you know, I try to keep my distance from him because, again, I don't want him draining my health. So what I do is just beat him up close whenever he's, like, not attacking. And thank God for the spider sense in this game. It warns you when he's about to attack, so you just jump away from him. And then just jump, kick him. And for some reason, he absorbed me even though I wasn't close to him. That was a nice glitch right there, but I'm going to show him who's the real spider. Now, see, you could, again, see?
Yep.
It's unfair. Oh, and shooting ones won't do anything to him. The Venom suit will just absorb it. So it's like, well, you can't tie him up or anything. You just gotta beat the shit out of him and mash those buttons while strategizing. I do kind of like the where you get to fight Venom, like on top of a museum. You see like a little statues and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like you see like a little square right there and a DNA thing. I thought, you know, it's kind of a nicer scenery, but
You think after the third time you tried that, you stopped that.
yeah.
I can't stay close to him for too long. It's killing me.
And the one thing I do find annoying with this game is like sometimes the voiceovers will, you know how in old video games they, you know, keep repeating the same voice clips over and over again with a boss fight. It's one of those games, you know, early 2000 games that does that. So it gets kind of annoying, and you know, or you hear Peter say the same thing, "You're killing me," blah blah blah. So yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of to be expected.
Don't make me hurt you, Eddie. I'm totally serious.
Don't make me hurt you after I pounded you into the asphalt.
Yeah.
I
Damn.
don't want you to hurt me either, Jesus.
Yeah. See, he's just owning him.
What happened?
Brock.
Cutscene.
You guys with shield? You're in the way.
Damn.
Oh man, and this is going so well. Last night we tried it.
Yep. But that taser gun works totally well.
Tango down. Prep for evac.
Oh shit, that was fast.
Hey, what is this? What's going on?
Nothing that concerns you.
My bruised ribs beg to differ.
I don't think they care about your bruised ribs, man.
Nope.
I should sneak inside her. I should follow them.
Yeah.
Nope, not my problem.
Stay here and,
But you know what? That is kind of realistic. I mean, Spider-Man is a teenager, so you really think you should have followed them? Nah, it's not my problem anymore. Fuck that.
Plus, and being around him was hurting his head like crazy, so why would he want to go with him?
Exactly.